Ethan Pritchard, Seminole High School, South Florida.
Ethan, what's this like to come to a camp like this?
It's just real. It's a real good feeling. You know, you're surrounded by all types of good talent. So now you can come and show what you got in front of everybody.
So you come to compete?
Most definitely.
I guess you wind up meeting people that you can build relationships with.
Yes, sir.
I mean, at an elite level of high school ball, I mean, when you're playing a game on Friday, I mean, you're going to go against some good players on the other team, but maybe not as many as what you get to experience here, right?
Right. Like, you ain't going too much really. Like, this is the top 100 kids in the country or the state, whatever. So you ain't gonna find too many people like any of them, for real.
You know, and I'm thinking in my head that they're all going through the same experience you're going through with setting goals for yourself and trying to decide what's the next step in your process. Mm-hmm. It's kind of unique. I mean, not everybody on your high school can you have that kind of a relationship with.
Nah, I wouldn't. It's not too many. It's not too many, like you said. But you know, it's just it's a real feeling. I see. But it's something you just gotta talk over with your family. Like, just go through it slowly, but surely at the same time.
So let me ask you about your process as a human being. How'd you get into sports?
I'd say my dad put me in sports around like 5 years old. Yeah, 5. I say I started around like 5 playing I started off playing like tackle. I started off tackle all the way. Like tackle football, I started off tackle football all the way. So like he just put me in there, and ever since then I've just been loving it.
So you've been playing since the fifth grade?
No, since I was 5 years old.
Since 5. Oh wow. And why'd you gravitate to football, do you think?
You know, it's just probably I'd say just the hard work you gotta put in. Like, yeah, that's probably the main thing, like the hard work you gotta put in, and then especially what you get up out of it after doing all that hard work. Like, what's the perks that you getting? What the work you put in, what you getting up out of it. So that's probably the main thing.
How'd you get to the position you're at? I mean, as the position you chose to play in high school ball. What was your evolution?
I say my freshman year I played safety, but going into my sophomore year, they was like, we need to get you closer to the ball, just like a linebacker, so it'll be easier for you to make plays there. And ever since then, I've just been making plays ever since.
Would I insult you if I asked you if you ever played offense?
Yeah, I have. I play receiver.
A lot of defensive guys don't even want to think about playing offense.
Yeah. I actually wanted to play offense, though. I actually did, but that dream was out the window as soon as I got in high school. So I was like, but it ended up working out. So,
what is it about playing defense you enjoy?
I really say I like to mess with people's minds. So, showing the offense like different looks, like showing them different looks and all that, and then I say getting picks too, like picking the ball up. That's yeah.
What do you think your natural growth is going to take you as far as a position in college? What position do you think you're suited for?
One position, what I'm playing now, linebacker. So I feel like I'll do real good since I just started my sophomore year, so and I had been excelling. So once I get to the college level, it'll be out the roof. Especially if I'm getting coached by it, it'll be out the roof.
What's your height?
Say that one more time.
Your height.
My height?
Yeah.
6'2".
6'2". And what do you weigh about?
203.
So, do they use you inside and outside, or?
Yeah, inside and outside. It depends on how the offense line up.
You feel comfortable? Are you a downhill linebacker, or are you a kid that likes to play in space?
I say I like to play in space. Yeah. That's what I say. Like sideline to sideline, covering receivers, like slot, running backs, everything. I feel like
that's kind of where the position of linebacker has evolved over the years, hasn't it? It's kind of like a lot of coverage. Hey, let me ask you about yourself as a person. Like when you get to college, do you know what you want to major in, or do you have any ambitions, goals?
One thing I want to major in for real, I say probably business, like something with business and real estate, like stuff like that. You know, like you look around now, like all the people are doing, they just building stuff. So I feel like I can start now. So by the time I get to the NFL or anything, I have like some major stuff coming in.
Yeah. Florida State. Why Florida State?
It's just a good place to be. Like from the coaching staff to the recruits, like people there, everything. It's just a real good feeling from everything, from just the whole standpoint.
Let me ask you a question. In an environment like this, where there's a lot of guys who are either committed to a school already or still considering where they're going to go, do you guys talk about recruiting and about?
I mean, like we'll probably end up crossing paths. And, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never really like me personally. I don't never really like put no pressure on nobody else to try to commit, but I always let them know here and there, you know, at home at least.
Yeah, and I just think it's an experience you're all going through at the same time, and this is an opportunity to talk about it with each other.
Right.
That you don't really have when you're back in Sanford, you know? So imagine you build relationships while you're here, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, let me ask one other question about NIL. How much of a factor is NIL?
I mean, of course, I'm sure, like, of course it's a pretty big factor, but at the end of the day, it's not like, you gotta go like where you want it and stuff. So, like, this school could probably be offering you more money than this school, but this school actually wants you, and you can play earlier. It's really just how your relationship is with the coach. Put it like that. That's all it really is. Like.
Yeah, that's. I would think it's just one of many factors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Comes down to relationships.
That's all it really is. Just the relationship you got with your coaches and the people around, like wherever you decide to commit to. Like, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. You too.
Good to meet you.
You too.